Okay, good, 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 good. Thank you, thank you. That's good. That's good. Okay, sorry. Let me recap what I said earlier. I don't know you cannot hear me. Sorry. So, happy New Year to everybody. I believe you have a wonderful year. I believe your year has been wonderful so far. I believe you've had some value added to you this year. Coming. So I'm coming. I'm trying to rearrange the screen. Okay. Okay, better. Yeah. Happy New Year. I believe you've had your year has been good. Mine has been okay. So there's some ups and downs, but it's been fine. It's been fine. Good. Okay, there's noise in the background. Okay. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Okay. I think it's the okay, I believe the background should have stopped by now. Okay, good. Can you hear me now? Good, good, good. Thank you. So today I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin, what you should expect from Bitcoin. I'm going to do live chat analysis on Bitcoin and what I expect from Bitcoin for the next 6 months. And I'm going to be sharing my trading experience, the errors I've made in trading through our last years, and what I've benefited, I've learned from them. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be giving free signals today. I'm going to be giving coins that you should buy. I've given it to those in my paid group, those in my 2021 group. I've actually getting them. They got it earlier and they've made amazing profit on them. And I'm going to be giving some other new ones tonight. So stay tuned to the end. I'm going to be sharing that. That's going to be the last time I'm going to be talking about. And tonight I would allow people to give. I'm going to pick one coin. Give suggestion on any coin you want me to analyze. I'm going to pick one coin and analyze it for you and probably be able to give you technical analysis, basically, not fundamental, technical analysis on any coin you want of your choice. I'm going to be doing that tonight. So today, let's go quickly and move to the 2021, my 2020 mistakes. Okay, so in 2020, I made a lot of mistakes, quite likely in trading and in decision making. I made a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to be sharing them. So here's one: greed. I've been saying it in the group that if you're going to be trading, you should know how to control your greed. In 2020, I was quite greedy in the sense that there's some coins, there's some trade I have actually placed that are, when I probably place the trade before I go to bed, and by the time I wake up in the morning, I'm already in like about 200% profits. But I'm too greedy to okay, I'm feeling it should go higher, and I know I will not put my trading stop loss. I just feel so greedy, and before you know it, the trade will go against me, and I'll get trapped. Mostly I get trapped, or either sometimes I close a stop loss. So greed is one of the things, and I want you to learn from that and try to know how to control your greed. The other one is arrogance. I've been quite arrogant in my trades sometime in 2021, and I think the arrogance and the greed is like when you place a trade, and you feel you can do more. You place a trade and you made a mistake in the trade and you'll be at loss. But instead of you to calm down, like if you place any trade and you took a loss, the best thing is for you to calm down, go out, just leave your computer or leave your phone, go out, go and relax and go do something else, probably for about an hour or two. Sometimes for the whole day, then come back to and re-strategize. Sometimes it's like, okay, I keep eating loss, and I want to take that loss. I want to eat out. I must close that profit. And I keep making that mistake, and I keep losing. But most of the times I get to gain. But I realize the losses. This actually happened to me at the beginning of the year, because I was like, I have a target for the year, and I want to get it as much as as fast as I can. So I was so arrogant in my trade, and that actually affected me. I lost a lot I lost quite a lot because of this. So I will actually want you to understand that and learn from them. The other thing is lack of confidence. The lack of confidence, I feel almost every trader actually get this, in the sense that you've analyzed the coin, like you've analyzed this, that this is going to go this way, it's going to pump, but you did not take the trade because okay, probably to go down, or it's going to come down. So you lack the confidence of on placing the trade. It affected me a lot. Even there are some coins I analyze and I give the signals to you guys on the Telegram channel, like buy this coin, it's going to go up. Me myself, I did not buy it. Sometimes I place my entry below a lot below below the current market price, and unfortunately it will not eat. So that actually affected me a lot. It affected me a lot. So it's one of the things I would like you to understand and I would like you to learn from. Lack of confidence is one of them. Then selling too early, I make that great mistake a lot. Most like, oh, I'm already in good profit, I just sold too early, and that actually affected me because sometimes I do short-term analysis, not long-term analysis. There's some coins I'm holding for long-term, and there's some coins I'm holding for short-term. But there's some coins that I should have done long-term analysis on, but I did a short-term analysis on. That's actually allowed me to close early, and in the long run, there are some coins probably I would have made close to 10x, I only made 2x, and I was out of the market. Okay, those are things. Though if you're going to be doing that, it's profitable. At least I make some profits. Only that I did not make as much as I could have made if I'd stayed in the market. So I would like you to learn from that. But if you're going to be doing that, closing early is good, but sometimes when you close early, try not to FOMO. What I mean by fear of missing out, like, oh, you're already close to early, you now want to jump back into the market because, oh, the price is going back. You can actually get trapped. I think I did that affected me on e-gold in about the mid of last year. Yeah, that affected me on e-gold trade, mid of last year. I placed the trade, I was in profit, I closed too early, and the e-gold keep going up, and I want to catch this thing, so I just went in at the top end. I got trapped. Though there are ways to actually get yourself out of being trapped. Okay, so that is one of it. And the second to the last one is stop loss. Using stop loss the right way. If you realize at the middle of last year, and they close to the end of last year, I was very, very particular about using stop loss. That is because of what I myself actually experienced. It is very, very important for you to use a stop loss if you're trading. Make sure you use a stop loss, and make sure you know how to. If you have been following my chart, you'll understand how to place stop loss. Okay, it's all about placing stop loss the right way. Placing the stop loss the right way. If you're placing your stop loss, how to place your stop loss? You don't place your stop loss at the support. You place your stop loss a little below support. If you're doing futures trade or margin trade, you're placing your stop loss either longing or shorting. You make sure you're placing it a bit far away from your resistance and support, so that in case the market can actually get manipulated a lot, then it's going to go up, hit your stop loss, and reverse back. You're going to be trapped in that kind of trade. That happened to me in there's a trade I have right now in minus 600% on Ripple. Yeah, I traded Ripple and stop loss. That was a very, very huge mistake for me. But I did not want to close at loss at all. So I'm still holding my position because I'm still far away from liquidation. Okay, so these are one of the mistakes you actually get to make in trading. But it's all about understanding your risk management and be able to manage it well. Understanding your risk, your strategy, and be able to manage your strategy well. So the last one is not taking my usual calculated risk strategy. Yeah, that actually affected me a lot because that time I normally have my strategies I use in trading. Everybody needs to learn their own strategies, and this strategy works for me. I teach most of my paid members my strategies so they can use it because it works for me, and those that have been using it works for them as well. But if you're too greedy, or you're not stable, or you're not calm enough, you're gonna lose a lot. If you don't stick to your strategy. If you have a strategy that's been working for you, stick to it. It's definitely going to work. Okay, you need to probably identify your own strategies that work for you. Sometimes my own might not work for you if you're not my kind of person. I'm a very calm person. I'm very cool-headed person. So my strategy might be different from the person that's actually very, very arrogant. Somebody that take rash decisions a lot. And as a trader, I think you should be a calm person as a trader. You should be a calm person as a trader. So I think that's going to be that for about my losses. I hope you actually learned a lot from that. I hope you find value in it. If you do, please, I would like you to like and subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell. And yeah, there's one other things I would like to talk about. That is about, if you notice the way I trade, for those that follow me a lot, you should know I train people to be able to be independent. That's the way I train my pay membership. I'm not the kind of trader that gives signals that make my followers depend on signals. Yeah, I give signals once in a while, but I'm the kind of person that teach you how to be able to take the signals yourself. You don't have to depend on me to give you the signal before you can trade. You can trade, you can get your signals yourself, okay? Being able to get signals yourself, that is one of the things I look out for. So I train you to be able to understand the market, train you to be able to take the signals yourself, so that even if I'm offline, you can easily take your signal yourself, okay? So that is one of the things I train. So so today, let's go to the Bitcoin chart. I hope you can all see my screen. Can you see my screen? Can you see the trade view chart? Let me know if you can see the trade view chart. Can you see it? So this is Bitcoin chart. This is Bitcoin daily. Yeah, this is a 24-hour chart for Bitcoin, 24-hour candle. So right now, I was going to do this video before Bitcoin actually started retracing. And for those that actually saved my number and I have the number saved, if you check my status, I made, that was I think 3 or 4 days ago. Yeah, that was when Bitcoin dumped here. When Bitcoin dumped to around $31,000, I told everybody, for those that wanted to jump into, they want to buy Bitcoin, this is the best time for you to buy Bitcoin. At least buy some, don't buy all. Buy with about 25 to 30% of the capital you want to buy with. Just buy it right now, because this is the best time for you to buy. This is like the last time you might actually get to see Bitcoin for a very long time. It might actually be the last time you get to see Bitcoin below $30,000. Below $31,000. So everybody should buy. And for those that bought then, for those that they will have been having around 10% profit for those that bought then. This is if you're just trading spots. Now, if you're trading futures and you long it with 100x, that's times 100. It depends on the leverage you're using. If you're using 20x, that's 20 times 2 times 2 times 3, that's 60. That's about 600% profit, depending on the leverage you're using. Okay, so for those that bought then, you're actually being profit right now. I actually bought some. I didn't even buy much. I just bought some then when it dumped. So, and I will say like I said last year, 2020 is this 2026. 2020 is equal to 2016. 2021 is equal to 2017. What we experienced in 2016 is what we actually experienced in 2020. And what we experienced in 2017, yeah, is what we're going to be experiencing in 2021. So you should stick around. This is the bull run. The bull run is yet to be ended. We're not going to the end yet. This is a bull run. The projection for Bitcoin right now is around $50,000 per coin. Some are even projecting about $300, some are $300,000, some are projecting $100,000. My prediction for Bitcoin right now is actually around $50,000. And that's just for the midterm. That's my projection. That's just for the midterm, $50,000. Okay. And if you notice, institutions actually came into Bitcoin around this region. Institution came into Bitcoin around the 31 around this region. That's when institutional fund came into Bitcoin. Now, if institution actually come into Bitcoin at this range, you should expect that they might actually want to they won't want the market to go below this, and they might want to pump. But that's just a scenario. It doesn't mean Bitcoin can be very, very fun. It can either dump or pump. But using technical analysis, technical actually, as much as fundamental works, technical always predicts what is going to happen in future for traders. Now let's look at RSI. Using RSI here. Looking at RSI right now, you see we've been overbought. You know that sometimes I was saying you should sell off your Bitcoin. Take your profit, because Bitcoin will actually retrace. Before this happened, if you check the Telegram channel, I posted it about 2 weeks ago that you should take your profit. It's going to dump. You can see this is what I saw before I said it's going to dump, because Bitcoin is actually overbought to about around 88, yeah, about 89.16% of the RSI. And when Bitcoin gets to this region, it's actually telling it is totally overbought. The next thing for you to do is short it or take your profit, because it's going to dump. And you can see what actually happened aftermath. You can see it actually get dumped, and right now we're actually retracing back again. Now this is on the 1-day chart. Look at the 1 week, and normally the reason why I said Bitcoin is still bullish in the long term is this. Let me show you. We have there's this, the last training I gave, I talked about the RSIs, and I talked about the moving average and the best moving average to use for long term and the best moving average to use for short term. So on the long term right now, this is on the weekly chart. On the weekly chart right now, the pink line you're seeing is my 21 weekly moving average. And trading, weekly moving average is actually a very significant level in trading. Okay, it's actually a very significant level in trading, and if the price actually gets dumped to the 21 moving average and hold below it, then that's a bearish signal for you. Now let's look at what has happened in the past, like 2017. Let's look at 2017. What happened in 2017? Bitcoin 2017. You know, as long as the 21 weekly moving average holds, as long as it's old, then we're still bullish. You can see what actually happened before the major bull run in 2016. You can see it keep going up, down back to 21 moving average. It reversed. The same thing, it reversed here. You can see it keep eating it here. You can see the point here. Bitcoin eat it here, eat it here, eat it here, eat it here. So Bitcoin always goes up and come back to that 21 weekly moving average. You can see it again. This is another point, and it keep eating until it actually went so high and we actually get dumped. And now, like I said, whenever the coin actually goes high and comes, if it closes below the 21 moving average with about 2-3 candles, once it closes below the 21 moving average, that's an indication that we are bearish. It's a very, very bearish indicator. And right now you can see this is what happened in 2017. See, Bitcoin actually keep eating the 21 moving average and keep reversing, eat and reverse. And now coming back to 2020. Yeah, come back to 2020. Yeah, this is 2020. You can see we've been eating it. This is where we actually started from. It bounced. So I'm actually expecting Bitcoin to actually come down to this 21 weekly moving average again. This is my 200 daily moving average. The 200 moving average. I'm expecting Bitcoin to come back to the 21 moving average. That is a dump to around 25%. It dumped around $25,000 to $28,000. This region. I'm expecting Bitcoin to dump to this region before we actually start going way bullish. Because we actually have not really gotten the major red candle right now. But I'm expecting Bitcoin to dump to this 21 weekly moving average before I actually go bullish. But if Bitcoin actually dumped and closes below the 21 moving average, then that's a bearish signal for you. Okay? And if you look at the RSI, we're actually overbought. We're scaling overbought. We're at 95% right now overbought on the weekly. On the weekly right now, we're 95% overbought. You can see. So there's the possibility of Bitcoin reversing and correcting is actually very, very high right now. So if you're taking your profit, if you're taking your trade, make sure you're taking, that's why I say you always trade smart. There's a strategy you can actually use to be bullish and bearish at the same time. Those are some of the things I use in trading. I can be bullish and bearish at the same time. But as a trader, you have to determine if you're bullish or if you're bearish. But there are some scenarios in the way the market behaves that you can actually be bullish and bearish at the same time. There's a way to do it. There's a way to trade that as a futures trader. These are one of the things I'm going to be teaching in my futures class. We're going to start on Monday. Yeah, for those that subscribe, those are things they're going to be benefiting from, and they're going to be getting trade signals as I'm trading. As I'm doing my trades, you're going to be getting the trades as well. So, do we have any questions? Do you have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions before we go to the next slide. Do you have any question? Any question? Any question? Do you have any question? Okay. In the absence of questions, then I'll go to the next one, which is I'm going to be given before I go there, I want you to suggest one coin or two coins that probably you've been trading or you've been eyeing, and I want us to analyze it together. Actually, you should understand this as a disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a trader, and I use my own. I'm only sharing this educational video. I'm sharing what works for me, and you can learn from me. It's going to work for you. It's not compulsory you follow what I do. It's not compulsory you do whatever I do. It is you at your own discretion. I'm not a financial advisor. Sorry to burst the bubble. So let me know if you have any coin you've been probably trading on or you've been eyeing and you want me to analyze with you. I'll be waiting. Let me just give a few seconds for that. Drop the coin you want to analyze. Just drop it in the comment section. I'll go through them. Okay. Somebody Jackson today, EWT, SSP. Okay, I'm going to be picking one because of time. SSP. I don't think we have SSP on here. don't think we have SSP. Yeah, we do have. We don't have SSP. For me to trade SSP, I have to go to Binance. Oh yeah, because I'm using TradeView from BitMEX. So going to XSP charts, let's swipe. I hope you find value in the video so far, in the session so far. I hope you find value. If you find value, please do like and also share with your friends, share with your relatives, let them, those that want to get into the crypto space, those that want to trade at that. Okay. I'm only going to be analyzing one coin, so which one do you want me to analyze? Please just drop it. Just one. Just going to be analyzing just one. Network is kind of slow today. I don't know what's up. So we're on Binance.com. Let's check ADA. Is it possible for the 21 EMA not to be hit and still go straight up? Yes, it is possible for it not to be hit and still go straight up. Analyze DAI. Okay, DAI, ADA. Okay, I'll just scan through a few of them. So I'm not going to be doing everything, but just going to scan through a few of them. Okay, it is possible for the 21 moving average to be hit and it should not be hit at all and keep going upward. That is why you always have to check the lower time frame as well. You know, when I trade, I check the 1 hour, the daily. If I'm using the daily time frame, I'm using the 200 moving average. If Bitcoin actually breaks the 21 moving average on the dailies and it's owed to 200 daily moving average, then we're still bullish. But if it goes below it, then I think it's going to be bearish. But for now, we're still bullish. As long as Bitcoin remains above the 21 daily moving average and we stay above the 200 daily moving average, we're still bullish. Okay. My network is somehow right now, it's freaking me out. But let me go for ADA, right? I don't know why my network is very slow tonight, so. Okay, the first person to drop a coin to analyze is Rev Jackson today. Okay, I'm going to be analyzing EWT, EXP. I'm going to be picking one of them. Okay, let's go to swipe. That's XSP. Okay, we're analyzing swipe. Sorry, my network is somehow currently is not correct. Okay, XSP. I'm going to be analyzing SSP by Bitcoin, by USDT, and SSP by BTC. So let's start with SSP by USDT. What are we saying? By BTC right now. SSP by BTC right now. What are we saying? I think, yeah, that's amazing. So from technicals, we're seeing this on my daily trading. Yeah, on the daily channel right now, daily candle right now. Now we have a support. If you look at XSP, from what I'm saying here, we have a support. We have a support here that has been broken. We have a major support here that has been broken. And we are creating a new support at this region, at the XSP is creating a new support at this region. What I'm seeing on XSP right now, it is still bearish. SSP is still bearish on the dailies. On the dailies, SSP is still bearish. If you look at what we can see on XSP on the weekly, so it's still going to be, yeah, on the weekly too. We're actually forming a support here on SSP. So with this, if this support hold, that is if the 2000 region, the 2000 sat hold, if the 2000 sat hold, and if you there's a negative I'm looking at right now, that's the SAR. If this SAR eats, once the SAR eats and the 2000 hold, then I expect SRSP to reverse. You see what happened here? This is a bullish candle on the SSP. It is when it actually keep giving us a negative signal. But right now, the bears are actually getting tired. From what I'm seeing on the weekly, bears are getting tired. Let me look at what we're having on the daily. On the daily too, yeah, it's just a fight between the bears and bull. What I'm saying right now, the only thing that can move SXP upward right now from fundamentals actually can move SXP upward right now, because there's one error SXP, the swipe team actually made when they were doing their this thing, when they were launching. Is like trading is like, business, most likely crypto space business is like teasing your babe. So if you're gonna be teasing a babe, you don't show the babe you love her too much. You don't show all the feelings at once. That is what SSP did. They actually keep giving info. They can give about 3, 4, 5 informations about their product. They're listing with this pattern with USDT, pattern with the bank and the likes. They give all the information, and everybody was oversaturated with information, and there was no other fundamental that can pump SSP. That is why I keep seeing it going down right now. If the only thing that can actually pump SSP from what I'm saying right now is if the whales actually decide to pump it, one, and two, if there's a very good fundamental backing up SSP. But right now, SSP look very, very bearish. It looks so it's actually going below the major support, and it's creating a new support right now. If this support hold, if you're going to be trading SSP, for me, if I'm going to be trading SSP, I'm just going to be trading for a short term. Just trade for a short term, buy here, and I'm going to buy here. This is the major support here right now. I'm going to be buying here. I'm going to be selling at around the 40. It's going to give me about 100% profit. If you buy at 2,000 and sell at 4,000, okay, just buy at 2002 and sell at 4,008. You actually can get about 200% profit on SSP right now. So it's like, but it's a long-term thing, not a short-term thing right now. The only thing that can actually pump SSP is a fundamental, or if the way actually want to pump it. From my own perspective, anyway, that's my own view. See SSP from per USDT. SSP per USDT. Let's see what we're seeing here. Now, that is with Bitcoin actually. That is with Bitcoin. Okay, so let's look at SSP per USDT. What is actually happening with Bitcoin? As Bitcoin keep pumping, SSP is going to be dumping, because it's not the price is not really correlated with Bitcoin, unlike Ethereum. So SSP is going to be dumping. Now look at what we're saying on the what's it called, USDT is quite different, right? If you see, we have a support around, there is still a downward support. We are creating a support around the 0.57 region, and we have a downward support, a downward trend. Yeah, still a downward trend on XSP right now. Yeah, it's a downward trend on XSP right now. Yeah, having a downward trend on XSP right now. If you see the green line I just drew, actually having a downward trend on XSP right now. There's a possibility on the USD channel, not on Bitcoin channel right now. There's a possibility for a breakout. Looking at the RSIs, is actually marginally traded. It's not overbought, it's not oversold, and stochastic is actually giving us something about the same thing. So if I'm going to be trading SSP right now, I'm going to be doing short-term trade on SSP, not a long-term trade on SSP. Except you want to hold SSP for a very, very long time. If you're holding probably for the next 3-4 months, then we'll have a possibility of a pump. Because actually SSP actually have a good potential. It's a good project, but the way they just manage this is quite different. So what other coin do you want me to pump? Do you want me to analyze before I move on? Do you have any other question? Then EWT. We don't have it. Do you have EWT on Binance? We don't have EWT on Binance. We don't. Yeah. So I can analyze EWT for you here. Sorry. So let me just do ADA for those that ask for ADA. That's Cardano. So Cardano per USDT. Let's do Cardano per USDT. So what I'm seeing, yeah. Actually, I'm not really a good fan of Cardano and Repo. I'm not really a good fan of Cardano and Repo, but I trade them sometimes just to make the money, not because I'm a fan. But yeah, what I'm seeing on Cardano right now. Okay, what I'm seeing on Cardano right now is there's a possibility of a retest of this region. If Cardano gets to retest the resistance, we have a resistance around 0.34. If Cardano gets to retest this resistance, there's a possibility of Cardano coming back to retest this resistance. If it's going to retest the resistance, then if it breaks it and hold above up to 0.35, if it holds up to 0.3, if it breaks above this resistance and holds to 0.36, then there's a possibly upward trend. But if it doesn't, if Bitcoin gets to retrace right now, because whatever Bitcoin does, other altcoins do, they follow along. So if Bitcoin actually gets to have a massive correction right now, every other altcoin is going to dump. So these are one of the things you watch out for. So you can see we have Bitcoin, we have Cardano red. If it get retested, I'm expecting to get to retest this region. If it doesn't, if it comes down, then we might have a, let me draw a trend line from what I'm seeing here. We have a trend line here. So I expect Cardano to come and retest this region because we have, looking at this, this is a trend line. We have a support around this region, around the 0.15, and this is a support, this is a resistance. There's a possibility of the resistance becoming the support. This resistance, because you have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you have a 1. Have one here. Let me change the color. You have a 1 here. You have a 2 here. We have 3 here. So there's a possibility of this resistance becoming a support. So I expect Cardano to actually dump. We get tested and get reversed. There could be a dump for Cardano up to this region before we actually get retraced back up, then probably break down. Now, for me, I'm not bullish on Cardano for long term. For now, I'm not bullish on Cardano for long term bullish on Cardano for now. So this is just my speculation. This is a one-time scenario, and the second one could be it consolidating liquidity, then breaking up this resistance. Sorry. Consolidating a little and breaking this resistance. Then breaking this resistance upward. So that's one another scenario I'm expecting. We have 2 scenarios from Cardano right now. Can actually go break this or get reversed and come back to test this trend line before going upward again. So this is my speculation on Cardano. So that's going to be that for that tonight. I believe you actually found a you found value in the session, and the coins I said I'm going to be giving out. So I would advise you from what I'm seeing on what's it called? From what I'm seeing on Doge right now, it seems a bit bullish. Doge seems bullish, so I'll be saying you should buy Doge. But he's already actually wanted to call it earlier, but he's already pumping 15% today already. From what I'm seeing on Doge, aside the fact that my role model, what's it called? Elon Musk is backing it up. For what if you see the reason why I said Doge is bullish right now, if you look at the stochastic right now, stochastic RSI is telling us already oversold. So there's a possibility of Doge actually getting reversed and going upward, probably coming to retest our 0.01, that around 1 cent. It's going to come to retest the 1 cent region right now. Okay, so that's my take on Doge. Actually, I made a call around here when it was here then, but I think it's not too late for you to buy. And if you're going to be buying, like I always said, don't buy everything at once. You can buy twice. You can buy here and chill for it. If it's going to dump, chill for it to dump before you buy again. Okay, that's actually my take on Doge. The other one is AST, that's AirSwap. If you go to CoinMarketCap, search for AST. That's another coin I want you to help with. I would like you to buy. Then Kusama. You buy Kusama, you buy Doge, you buy eGood. I've been shouting eGood for the past, since I think early last year. I've been shouting eGood, I've been shouting Doge, I didn't shout Doge, I shouted Doge at the end of last year, and Doge has made about over 320% on Doge already. For Kusama, I called Kusama when Kusama was at $7. Kusama is close to about $8 something right now. That's when I did the video on Kusama, and in June, yeah, I did the video around June, yeah. I called Kusama in June. I called DOT as well in June, and those coins are actually doing amazing. They are making amazing profit right now. So I'll actually buy Kusama, buy Doge, buy eGold, then what else? EST. That's EST. That's this coin. That's AirSwap. This buy AirSwap. Actually, I should have given the signals yesterday, but it's actually good, making a good profit right now. You can see since yesterday we've gained about 13% already, and looking at the profit so far, total arrow high since launched in March, that's done over 1,882%, and it's still a prospect. Now, like I said, whenever you're trading a coin, you should actually look at, if you're doing your fundamental on a coin, look at the circulating supply, look at the total supply. You can see we still have a lot of coins to supply right now, and the projection on the coin is quite large. And I think you can buy AST want to buy AST, just click on go to market here. You see where you can actually get it by AST. You can buy on Binance, you can buy on OB, you have it on CoinX, you have it on 1inch and OKX. I prefer you buying it on Binance or whatever, whichever platform is best suited for you. Those are places where you can actually get to trade AST. So that is going to be that about the coins you are to buy. So I would like to know if you have any question. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section so I can get through them and I'll give a response quickly before we end tonight's session. And I hope you find value in tonight's section. I hope you have value added to you. And for those that are yet to subscribe, if you want to subscribe to my upcoming futures trading, for the futures trading, I've been dropping results on the Telegram channel. I think today alone we have made about over 1,000% on futures only. Okay, those are things you can actually be able to your possibility of actually earning in trading futures. The name of the second coin, please. Yeah, I'm going to call it again AST Kusama. That's the KSM, AST, Dodge, eGold. Yeah, that's it. AST, eGold, Dodge, Kusama. And DOT too. Like I said, DOT is a long-term coin for me. Somebody asked me in June last year that what am I long-term hold, and I gave the list there on the WhatsApp group before we moved to Telegram. So those are the coin. DOT is part of them as well. So if you're holding DOT, we started buying DOT at $2, and DOT is now at around $13. That's about times. That's about 2.5. That's 6x. Whatever you invest, let's say you invest $1,000 on Dodge. When I made the call, you'll be having $6,000 right now. That's amazing profit. These are the benefits of being in the crypto space. These are things you can make. You can hardly get that in probably ordinary market, or you be saying you want to get that in what's it called, other stocks. Forex, you can actually hardly get that, but in crypto you can actually be able to make that amazing profits. Okay, these are opportunities in the crypto market. Name of the set, I already called it AST. Okay, I'm going to type it here. AST, Dodge, eGold, and KSM. I'm calling KSM again because it's a long-term hold for me, so you can actually add it to your portfolio. And remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my speculation. You can actually get to do analysis on the coin further. Okay, do your own analysis. Thank you for joining today's live. And for those that want to be part of my premium group, don't forget to hit me up. You can hit me up on WhatsApp or hit me up on Telegram. I'm going to respond to you. It costs $1,000 to join my futures trading class, and its solution is for a year. You're going to have access to me. You're going to have access to my signals, have access to the information I'm going to drop in on how to, I'm going to be guiding you through on how to trade, and you're going to be making profit together. So if you want in, we're going to be starting class on Monday, and we have between now and Monday for you to make payments and join. So if you want in, just let me know. I can add you to the group. Thank you for tonight, and I believe you will find value in the next class session. Please like and subscribe, and also share with your friends. Thank you, and trade smartly. Good night.